For the past 3 weeks, the MOVA P70 Pro Ultra has basically changed my cleaning routine here inside my Mansell studio. It's been running around my studio almost every day. Most of the space is carpet, but the bathroom does have some luxury vinyl tile, so it gets to deal with two very different floor types every single cleaning cycle that I send it out. And of course, I put it through some additional paces just to test this thing even further. Now, after watching it clean over and over again, I did keep wondering, is all this AI that is promoted inside robot vacuum cleaners, specifically the P70, and all of the huge performance numbers actually noticeable in everyday use? Or is it just a bunch of marketing hype? Well, by the end of this video here, I'll tell you exactly what impressed me, what I think could still be improved, and whether I'd actually keep this specific robot vacuum cleaner as my daily cleaner. But before we get there, the first thing I noticed wasn't actually how well it cleaned my space here. It was how confidently it moved around my space and this room. Because you see, my studio is not an empty showroom. It's not an ideal situation. I've got chairs, camera tripods, light stands, cables, rolling carts, furniture, and it just changes almost every day depending on what I'm filming and what I'm doing in this space. I actually expected to have to rescue it constantly, which I've had to do in the past with other robot vacuum cleaners. But instead, surprisingly, it did a very good job figuring out the daily changes and what it was seeing each day. The MOVA P70 Pro Ultra can actually recognize over 280 different types of household objects, and after 3 weeks, I rarely found it getting stuck. It would slow down, evaluate what was in front of it, then continue cleaning without bumping into everything constantly, which I'm protective of my gear, so I appreciate that. That gave me enough confidence to schedule the cleaning while I was editing videos or even away from the studio altogether, like overnight. But avoiding obstacles is only useful if it actually did clean well once I got to the studio. So how much difference does that massive 30,000 pascals of suction actually make in everyday cleaning? On carpet, the suction I found to be very good. Dust, even dog hair, dirt from outside, little bits of packaging from product unboxings and such, it handled all of it without any issues. The specs actually list a proprietary Turbo Force 9 V2 motor spinning up to 120,000 RPM, and while I obviously can't verify that specific number, what I can say is the cleaning performance definitely backs those numbers. I especially noticed it around the edges of the carpet and along the transitions where the carpet meets that vinyl going into the bathroom. Those areas usually collect additional debris, but after several weeks, they stayed consistently clean no matter how much traffic I gave it. And speaking of edges, that's another place where I actually noticed a big difference using the P70. In fact, round robot vacuums usually leave the corners untouched. The P70 Pro Ultra uses Maxi Reach technology where the side brush extends farther into corners and the roller mop can swing outward to reach along cabinets and walls or just tricky areas. In my bathroom, it was able to get much closer around the toilet and vanity cabinet than most other robot vacuums that I've tested in this space. Was every corner perfectly clean? Well, no, but I've not found any robot vacuum cleaner that got it perfect. It definitely reduced those little mist strips you normally see after a cleaning cycle though. Then I started wondering something else. Would it be just as impressive once it switched from vacuuming carpet to actually mopping the hard surfaces in my space here? Because it's constantly transitioning from one to the other. The bathroom became my favorite place to watch this robot work, and I spent a lot of time on the toilet, so that kind of made sense. The roller mop applies up to 12 12 newtons of downward pressure while rotating as fast as 260 RPMs. Instead of just dragging a damp pad across the floor, you can actually see it scrubbing the floor. Footprints, dust, little dried spots from everyday use, no problem with this machine. It removed them much more effectively than the passive mop systems that I've tested before. And because the robot automatically recognizes carpet, it lifts or manages the mop so it doesn't drag a wet roller across my studio carpet, which is no bueno. That's actually something I always pay attention to because my carpet is right there next to the bathroom. The transitions between surfaces were very smooth and completely automatic. Did not have to help it at all. But cleaning the floor is only half the story. What happens after it's finished? Well, that's where the dock deserves a lot of good attention here. The whole point of buying a premium robot vacuum is doing less work yourself. When the robot returns to the dock, it automatically empties its dustbin, washes the roller mop using water heated up to 212 degrees Fahrenheit, and then dries it with 158-degree hot air in about an hour. That means I'm not constantly dealing with damp mop odors or manually washing dirty pads, which is like what the robot is supposed to be doing, right? And it does a great job of that. Now, after 3 weeks, maintenance has been minimal, mostly just emptying the dirty water and refilling clean water when it's needed every few days or so. Everything else has been surprisingly hands-off on this machine. The app also deserves a quick mention. You can customize rooms, create schedules, choose cleaning modes, adjust carpet behaviors, and monitor everything from your phone, including sending out cleaning zones. Once I had my studio map, I honestly didn't spend much time in the app because it simply kept following the schedule and the settings that I initially set up, including the accurate mapping that it did. And that's probably one of the biggest compliments I can give any smart home product, and the P70 Pro Ultra gets that praise. I kind of just stopped thinking about it. So remember the question I asked at the very beginning though. Do all of these big performance numbers actually translate into everyday use? After 3 weeks, I'd say absolutely yes. Not because of one headline feature, it's because everything just works so seamlessly together. The navigation is reliable, the suction performs well on my carpet areas here, and the docking station takes care of itself. And perhaps most importantly, it hasn't given me extra work to do. I'm not babysitting it constantly. That's exactly what I wanted from a robot vacuum. But the big question, is it perfect? Well, no robot that I've tested is. But based on my experience in all the real studio cleaning of my carpet and that luxury vinyl flooring, furniture constantly moving around, and plenty of everyday messes, the MOVA P70 Pro Ultra has earned a permanent place in my cleaning routine here at the Mansell studio. If you want to learn more or check out the current pricing and promotions that are currently running, I'll have all of those links down in the description below. But I have one more question for you, so leave this in the comment. Would a robot like this actually save you time in your home? Or are you still waiting for one more feature before you make the jump? Or maybe you're just kind of intimidated by robots being in your space in your home altogether. Well, true story, I've had some of my friends be like, hey, I never put a robot with a camera inside my home. And you know what? 2 or 3 days later, they are singing the robot vacuum's praises, especially the MOVA robot vacuum cleaners that I've given them. And they're like, where can we buy one more? Because we need it for our other house. Pretty crazy. You get past a little bit of fear that you might have of the unknown, and bam. Now all of a sudden, the MOVA P70 Pro Ultra is something that is making your life better. Nothing to fear. I love having them in my studio and my home, and I'd highly encourage you to do the same.